Today, you'll learn 7 ways to transform your school English into real-world business English. And you'll get an instant boost to your confidence when you use English at work and start going from intermediate to advanced English. Hi, I'm your English coach, Christina, and welcome to Speak English with Christina, the best place to become more confident speaking business English step by step. Now, last time we talked about how to use virtual immersion to get off of that intermediate plateau and to speak more advanced English naturally and confidently. Now, how does that work exactly? Basically, when you immerse yourself in English with your own plan or with my virtual immersion program, Business English Mastery, you progressively switch your brain over to English. You know, you're really living a lot of your life in English each day. So you start to think in English and stop translating in your head. And it just happens naturally and progressively because you have your daily English routines. You start sounding more natural, more advanced. You feel more comfortable and more confident, and you're making lots of little changes over time. So you may not even really see the difference because it's little changes, but over time, for example, a few months, those changes add up to make a big difference in your confidence and your English level. And, you know, when you do an immersion like this, and it's a virtual immersion or a physical immersion, but virtual immersion seems to be more possible right now. But when you do it, you learn more, for example, in 3 months than you do with a year of traditional lessons. At least that's what the students in my virtual immersion program say. Now, to show you an example of what I mean, today I want to teach you 7 tiny changes that you can make in your business English immediately, like today, like right now. And, you know, I'll show you in these examples, I'll show you the thing that most intermediate learners say, and you'll see that it's perfectly correct. Grammatically, it's correct. It's polite. It's nice. It does the job. People will understand you. But I'll show you what you might say right now, and then show you a more advanced, maybe more natural way of saying it so that you can start including these expressions in your English at work. So before we get into that, if you feel like that's what's lacking in your English today, grab a pen and some paper and make some notes so that you can put these expressions like on your desk where you can see them and you can use them repeatedly, because repetition leads to remembering. All right, the first expression in the context of planning a meeting, let's say a less advanced learner might say, you know, can we meet to discuss it? It's perfectly okay. But a more advanced, more natural, maybe a native speaker might say, can we find some time to get together and talk about it? Can we find a time to get together and talk about it? You can write that down and you can use it whenever you want to try to organize a meeting to discuss something with someone. Another expression, for example, in the context of maybe you're working together on a project, you might say today, give me an update when you have more information. More advanced, more natural expression, keep me posted. Keep me posted. It means the same thing. Another context. Now, at a restaurant, you might not be able to go to any restaurants right now, but in the future, you never know. You want to invite your coworker or your client, and maybe today you say, I'll pay for this, it's for me. We understand what you mean. It's nice. But if you want to really impress them, you can say, let me get this. It's my treat. Let me get this. It's my treat. And that means you want to pay for their meal. Another context. Let's say you're at work and you would like some ideas from your coworker. Today, you might say, can I ask you for some ideas? It's totally fine. More advanced, natural expression. Can I pick your brain? Like, can I pick your brain? It means like, can I get some ideas out of your brain? Very useful expression. Another one in email this time. Very common. You're writing lots of emails in English, I imagine. At the end of your email, you might say, I wait for your response, or I'm waiting for your response. But the more advanced, typical expression that we put at the end of emails is, I look forward to hearing from you. I look forward to hearing from you. If there's one expression you take from this video, take that expression because you'll use it 50 times a day. All right. Another situation is you are on the phone. Someone calls and they ask for information. Today, maybe you say, please wait, I'll find the information. It's fine, it's polite, but if you want to be more advanced and natural, you can say, can you hold on one sec? I'll find out. Can you hold on one sec? I'll find out. And here, 1 sec, that's just a short way of saying 1 second. So you're basically just asking them to wait, but in a more natural, advanced way. And our final expression, it's when you are maybe leading a meeting, you're opening a meeting. Today, you might say, thank you for your presence at the meeting today. It's fine. It's a little formal, so depends on the context of the meeting. But if you want something that is more natural, perhaps a bit like, what I would say if I was leading a meeting it's just, thanks everybody for being here today. Thanks everybody for being here today. And those are just 7 tiny changes that you can make like right now after watching a 10-minute video on YouTube. But imagine how confident and credible and comfortable you will feel in your work if you make thousands of little improvements like these over the next 3 months, for example, like you can when you're doing a virtual immersion program. Now, the next steps for you is to please subscribe to my channel so that I can give you more video lessons to help you become more confident speaking English step by step. And if you want to know more about how you can do a virtual immersion with me and my team over the next few months, watch this video. It presents my virtual immersion program, Business English Mastery, and you'll see that we will build your English routine, improve more in 3 months than in 1 year of traditional lessons. Go ahead and click over there to watch, and I'll see you in that video.